Owning a boat is a gateway to a world of freedom, adventure, and serenity. Whether you're navigating tranquil waters on a sunny day or embracing the thrill of an open sea journey, your boat is more than just a vessel. It's your companion on these experiences. But to ensure your boat stays ready for every adventure, regular maintenance is essential. Proper boat care not only extends the life of your vessel but also keeps you safe and avoids unexpected breakdowns. In this guide, we'll dive into essential boat maintenance tips to help you enjoy worry-free sailing every time. 1. Regularly inspect your hull. The hull is the backbone of your boat, and any damage to it can have serious consequences. Regularly inspecting it for cracks, blisters, or damage is crucial. Look for any signs of stress, especially after rough waters. Small cracks can grow into big problems if left unattended. Also, keep an eye out for marine growth like barnacles and algae that can slow down your boat and damage the hull. Pro tip: schedule a thorough hull inspection twice a year. Use anti-fouling paint to prevent marine growth, and if possible, haul your boat out of the water during the off-season to inspect for hidden damage below the waterline. 2. Keep your engine running smoothly. Your boat's engine is its heart, and a well-maintained engine ensures smooth sailing. Always check the engine before setting out, paying attention to oil levels, filters, and belts. Change the oil and oil filter regularly, just like you would with your car. Saltwater can corrode parts of your engine, so flushing it with fresh water after each use can prevent long-term damage. Pro tip: follow the manufacturer's guidelines for oil changes, typically every 50,100 hours of operation. If your boat uses an outboard engine, don't forget to check the water pump and impeller annually, as these are vital for cooling the engine. 3. Electrical system check. A malfunctioning electrical system can cause more than just inconvenience. It can lead to hazardous situations. Regularly inspect the battery connections, wiring, and electrical components for corrosion, especially in saltwater environments where corrosion can happen quickly. Ensure all your lights, GPS, radio, and other electronic systems are functioning properly. Pro tip: use dielectric grease on electrical connections to prevent corrosion. Keep a multimeter on board to troubleshoot any electrical issues on the spot. 4. Maintain the bilge pump. The bilge pump is your last line of defense in case water starts accumulating in your boat. A malfunctioning bilge pump can quickly lead to flooding and serious damage. Regularly test the bilge pump and clean any debris that may have accumulated in the bilge. Ensure the pump's float switch is working properly, as it's the part that tells the pump when to activate. Pro tip: keep a spare bilge pump on board. If your primary pump fails, having a backup could save you from a dangerous situation. 5. Regularly inspect cables and fittings. Your boat's steering and throttle cables are essential for proper control. Over time, these cables can corrode, fray, or stiffen. Regularly inspect them for wear and tear, and lubricate them as needed. Also, check your fittings and fastenings for signs of corrosion or looseness. Tighten any bolts or screws that may have worked their way loose, especially after rough waters or long trips. Pro tip: when inspecting cables, give them a gentle pull to feel for stiffness. If the cable feels tight or unresponsive, it might be time to replace it before it fails mid-trip. 6. Care for your sails and rigging. If you own a sailboat, your sails are your engine. Regular maintenance of both the sails and rigging ensures your boat performs optimally. Inspect your sails for tears, worn stitching, or UV damage, especially if they've been exposed to harsh sunlight for long periods. Check your rigging, both standing and running, for any frayed wires or corrosion. Pro tip: store sails in a cool, dry place when not in use to prevent mildew. Also, consider applying UV protection spray to extend the life of your sails. 7. Clean and treat your deck. Your boat's deck faces constant exposure to the elements. From UV rays to saltwater spray, it's vital to clean and maintain it regularly. Deck surfaces, especially non-skid areas, should be kept free of dirt and algae to ensure safety. Apply wax to smooth areas to protect against UV damage, and use a non-abrasive cleaner on non-skid surfaces to prevent wear. Pro tip: after each outing, hose down your deck to remove salt and debris. Once a season, give your deck a thorough scrub and apply protective coatings as needed. 8. Check the fuel system. Problems with your fuel system can quickly turn a pleasant day on the water into a nightmare. Regularly inspect the fuel lines, connections, and tank for signs of wear or leaks. Replace any cracked or brittle hoses immediately, and keep an eye out for leaks around fittings or vents. Using a fuel stabilizer can help prevent fuel degradation, especially if your boat sits idle for extended periods. Pro tip: replace fuel filters annually and use ethanol-free fuel if possible. Ethanol can attract moisture, leading to water contamination in the fuel system. 9. Properly store your boat. If you're not using your boat year-round, proper storage is crucial to keep it in good shape. Before putting your boat away, clean it thoroughly to remove salt, dirt, and marine growth. Cover it with a high-quality, breathable cover to protect it from the elements. Ensure the engine, electrical systems, and bilge are all winterized properly if you store your boat during colder months. Pro tip: use a dehumidifier or moisture absorber when storing your boat to prevent mildew and moisture buildup inside the cabin and compartments. 10. Safety gear check. While it's easy to focus on the mechanical and structural aspects of boat maintenance, don't overlook your safety gear. Life jackets, fire extinguishers, flares, and other emergency equipment should be inspected regularly to ensure they are in good condition. Replace any expired items immediately. A well-maintained boat is only as safe as the equipment on board. Pro tip: schedule a safety gear check at the start of each season and after any major outings. Make sure your first aid kit is well stocked and that everyone on board knows where to find safety equipment in an emergency. Conclusion: enjoy stress-free sailing. Boat maintenance may seem like a time-consuming task, but it's the key to enjoying the freedom and excitement of sailing without interruption. By sticking to a regular maintenance schedule and addressing issues before they become problems, you'll save yourself from costly repairs and dangerous situations. Plus, a well-cared-for boat will reward you with many more years of unforgettable adventures. Whether you're planning a day trip to a nearby cove or setting sail on an extended journey, following these boat maintenance tips will ensure smooth sailing. After all, the more you invest in caring for your boat, the more it will return the favor by providing you with seamless experiences on the water. So take pride in the upkeep of your vessel and sail confidently knowing your boat is ready for anything that comes your way.